Welcome to Two Doctors Homestead. My name's Daniel, and we're in the 5 C's of survival: cutting tool, combustion device, cover elements, container, and cordage, right? And right now we're going to look at containers that you could use for bushcraft, for survival. You could have them in your bug out bag, your everyday carry, your bug in bag, your get home bag, any of those kind of kits. You're going to want to always cover the 5 C's of survival, and we're trying to go through them one at a time. The video would just be too long if we hit them all at once. So we've looked at things like different cutting tools, different combustion device, different kinds of cover, and we want to jump into containers. And really, with any kind of survival item where you're going to be carrying it, multi-purpose is better than single purpose, and I'll show you what I mean by that. This would be a multi-purpose container, right? It is a water bottle. It's multi-purpose because it's stainless steel and it's single wall, so you could actually fill it up with water. It's a small mouth, so it's really just for boiling water, but you could put this directly in the fire if you wanted to boil your water. So in that sense, it's multi-purpose because it's a container. It'll hold your water, you can carry it with you, but you could also boil the water in it, right? So it's a good option. I'd say this is probably your most basic container you're gonna want to have for any kind of survival loadout, whether it's your bug out bag or your bushcraft kits, your camping set, whatever it is. Some kind of a single wall boil pot is good. Take another step in that same direction. Want to grab another container that I have here. This is actually a little pot, right? So you show this up here. Shown this before. This is sort of multi-purpose as well, really. I mean, it's a pot, right? You could heat up your food in it, though. It doesn't have to just be for boiling water. If you got your soup, if you're putting some squirrel in there, you just made yourself a good squirrel soup, you're out in the woods, you want to have some kind of a boil pot, right? You can actually cook your food in it. You can carry water in it, purify water in it. It's got a handle, and this one came with a nice little pouch or little bag to carry it in, right? Keep it dry. You can hang it on the outside of your pack. It's very lightweight. So as we've said before, ounces is pounds, pounds is pain, pounds is miles. If you've got to carry this for miles and miles, you want lightweight. And I'll tell you, this little boil pot is very lightweight. It's a multi-use container, right? So let's jump into another container you've probably seen a lot. This is actually a backpack with a hydration bladder in it. So this is something you could wear it on your back. Some of the backpacks you might be looking at already have a spot for a hydration bladder, but this is on its own. So you could fill it up with water, put it on your back to carry it by itself. You got multiple of them. You could hang it up from a tree, whatever you want to do. And when you're thirsty, you can drink directly from the hose. So this is great to have. 2 is 1, right? So you want to have multiple options. 1 is none, 2 is 1. You wouldn't want to just have one bottle and you accidentally drop it in the river and it's gone, and now you have no more container. You lost one of your C's. So a hydration backpack is a great idea, or a hydration bladder for your existing backpack, however you want to do it. It's got a lot of hooks on it. I think these are pretty cool. I got them on Amazon. They were not very expensive. Multi-function pack, right? You could snap it to your existing pack. You could wear it as a pack by itself. So I got a couple of them. Very cool hydration bladders. Next container I want to get into, this is a percolator, kind of a camping coffee percolator. So you make your coffee right in here. It's a nice stainless French press. Unfortunately, this is not something you put directly in the fire. Big indicator is the enamel, right? It's got the enamel coating on it, and I think on here it says don't put it on the fire, don't put it on the grill. It's not built for that, so that's a little bit disappointing, even though you can tell it's a single wall stainless container. But you could use it for water, you could use it for coffee. Coffee certainly is life. I think it's a good leader. I think if it's coffee, I'd call that 1 cup. Makes 1 cup of coffee if this is your cup, right? I think a very important item. Wouldn't leave home without it. Not saying I take it to the store with me or anything like that on an EDC, but when you're packing out a bag, great to have, right? A thermos. You call it a thermos with the French press built in. You never know when you're going to need coffee. Well, I need coffee every day. I already know that. So something you might want to think about, right? Put it in your bug out bag, And then the last container, this one's multi-purpose as well. This is ETA. This has a water filter built into it, so it's a container with its own little water filter, right? So you put your water in there and you already have your filter. Would recommend things like Life Straws, Sawyer Mini. Sawyer seems to be a little bit better, Berkey, any of those kind of water filters, filtration. There's the Pure tablets if you want to do chemical filtration, anything like that. But this is a container and a filter, so it is multi-purpose in that sense, right? Good to have. Might be able to drink it right out of the creek, don't know for sure. So that covers container. Getting into the 5 C's of survivability. These are all good items to have in your bug out bag, right? Your get home bag. Once again, with anything else, you can't necessarily carry everything, so you're going to want to have to look at what works for you. It's getting a little hot out here. We got the sun coming in. So thank you for watching, and we appreciate you.